Hello, everybody. I was just about to say it's been a bit, but I was streaming just last Saturday, so it's only been about 2 days. I guess technically 2.5. But anyway, I'm just getting the last of the stuff ready to go. So I got a lot to show you guys today. Um, just finished getting it all up and running. Oh, right. It's like, hold on a second, why aren't I getting any sound? Well, in order to do what I was telling you guys, I had to basically let the game just run for a while and to make sure I wasn't getting the constant uh, noise of yeah, constant noise of getting all the bolts and whatnot. I had to do something different. I had to mute it for a bit. Just double checking one last thing here. Okay, and bringing it up. Oop, wrong button. Looks good. Okay. Oh, right. I need to scroll that down just a little bit. I think I turned the source down a little bit. So there we go. That should fix it. Get you guys back up to where it should be. Okay. So if I go to load game, you guys will notice I have two save files. This top one is the one where I let the game run for all that time. That's why you can see that it goes from 7.5 hours to 14.5. That's about how long I had to let the game run. Now, the glitch that I used to do this can only be used once through playthrough. I actually did find out that there is a new game plus. So, but once you restart and do the new game plus, you don't have to, you can do this again. But once you do it one time on a single playthrough, you can't. I don't know why. It's just you can't. So I made sure to make a backup save so that I could show you guys the glitch so you guys can do it at home because this is way easier than the original one I was thinking of. So the main difference between the glitch I was originally planning on using and this one is that you need to be way later in the game. So let me just get up here. So yeah, we need to get back to the Raceway Plaza. And now, before you go and talk to her, what you need to do is go to the pause menu, activate the hollow guys, and then start the race. Now, that happens. You get stuck. Well, you don't get stuck, but it, for some reason, it erases everyone else's stuff and removes you from the board. Now, here's what you're going to want to do. You want to go all... We basically got to go about halfway through this map, so it's going to take a minute. I will also recommend on our way, we get, where is it? Here we go, the Taunter. Not only will it help to clear out stuff, but if you've also got the bolt grabber, like I do, it'll also let you grab more of the bolts from these other boxes as you pass by. It's not a lot, but it'll save you a little bit of time and effort. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Sorry, Raven. Just noticed your chat. Yeah, on the PS2 version, like Raven said, this is a PS2 exclusive glitch. You can't use a newer version or anything like that to do this. I think you can still do the original one. So, see those boxes up there on the ledge? What we're going to want to do is first we're going to want to get rid of these guys, because otherwise they can't do damage to you. But they can bump you out of place. And as you guys probably noticed, I have no actual control of the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand like right about here. I'm going to hold down the taunter. Now the way that this map specifically works is that anytime you can't see the boxes, it respawns them. And since the boxes are off screen, as we break them with the taunter, it is constantly basically just regenerating them because they are out of our view. So you do that, you tape down the circle button, and you leave it for a while. I will say that if you're using like a more modern PS4 controller, you're going to need to wiggle one of the sticks or press a different button every once in a while to actually do things. To keep the controller active. So, now that you guys know how I basically doubled the playtime on the save file, let's load in our actual save file. And this is the one that we no longer can use this glitch on, because we've already used it once this playthrough, and as such, it won't work anymore. You can see I've also got the taunter equipped from the previous one. So let's go and get that rhino. Fastest way is for us to head back up to the racetrack. And then I believe it's this one. Oh, really? It's gone for good? Everything I saw said that, New Game Plus is a lot, reset it. Yeah, so it's this way. Okay, quick way to get over all of this. And not have to deal with any of this stuff. Which, might as well grab the gold bolt while we're here. Oh, that could very well be accurate. I got no idea. Back when I first played this game and got all this stuff, originally, I didn't know about any of these glitches. So, I just had to get the rhino the old-fashioned way. I'm going the right... I'm not like 99% sure I'm going the right way. It has been several weeks since we were last near the guy that we can get the rhino from. Here we go. Oh, you
The right analog
pain him.
joystick to bring.
I hate you. All right, my man. Give me.
This thing is heavy. Yeah, try carrying it around in your trench coat for 2 months.
Thank you, sir. We'll be sure to tell everyone about your services.
Nope.
Listen, you little clerk. If you tell anyone what you saw, what we talked about,
Do I even have to say it?
you two have a nice day.
Don't threaten the people you just gave a banned weapon to, man. And I did end up destroying it. Gosh dang it. Okay, well. Yeah, it's an auto lock on. So this is Rhino 1. I don't think there's a Rhino in every game, because some of the games, they just don't have it because of the way that the game works, so. Could be wrong there as well. Not 100% expert, just a big old fan of the series. And glad that it wasn't completely abandoned. Oh yeah, no, I remember the one from, what is it, Splittin' Crack in Time? Doesn't that one play Flight of the Valkyries as you fire it? That one was kind of one of my favorite ones, just because of the song. All right. So next thing we need to do is head back to a villain's homeworld so we can get the ultra premium nanites. That way we're also at max health. After we've got that, I'll look into buying the remaining weapons from the main shop. And then we should be good to go for the remainder of the game. Yeah, there we go. All right, and this will be a real easy one, because we can just get right on up there now. Oh, wait. Is it? Ah. Dang it, I took the wrong one. Wrong path. There we go. Ultra nanotech. Yeah, hold it in a little, man. Dang. All right. Ultra nanotech. Just double checking. Yep, that's the last of that. Now it's just a matter of buying the final few weapons, and we should be good.
Hi there, Fuzzball. That's a real beauty.
Tesla Claw and the Walloper. So, Walloper is that, yeah. No actual ammo. It's just a new type of melee attack. And the Tesla is basically an electric version of the Pyroclaster. Slightly longer range, I'm pretty sure. All right. That's everything we needed. Yeah, from what I remember, aren't gold weapons? I'm pretty sure gold weapons are New Game Plus, aren't they? Because all we got now is ammo.
That's a real beauty.
Actually, while we're here. We'll go and check that out then.
Real beauty. That's a real beauty. That's a real beauty. That's a real beauty.
Okay, now we're all maxed out. Gemok. Okay, let's go and check out Gemok then. Gemok base. Let me check something. Because it should show the... Ah, okay. Okay, so I just looked it up. Gold weapons are it's going to be in this green area right here. I'm 90% sure. They're weapons you can find in the game. and they how to put it. They're like upgraded versions, bigger cones, bigger damage, that kind of thing. Most people apparently, including myself, I didn't even know they existed. But yeah, something for you guys to take a look at. Whether or not they actually do carry over to the second game at the Gadgetron vendor available there, don't think I'm gonna do that. We're not going for 100%. Fair enough. Yeah, we're not going for 100%. These are just Rhino runs, as I've decided to term it, at least for this. We're just each game we play through, if the Rhino is available, that's going to be one of our objectives. Oh, and I want to change up the quick select. So we don't need the hollow guys, so let's get the Rhino on there. Let's replace the Tesla Claw. Eat Rhino. Yeah, all of that was a single round from the Rhino. So you guys kind of get an idea of why it's considered a little bit of the, why it's kind of considered, I guess, the Ultima weapon in this game, for those of you that are fans of Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. Oh, geez, that was almost bad. But yeah, I can see why they made it so that you can get the upgraded versions of these weapons through regular playthrough. I mean, through regular gameplay in the later ones. Just like, hey, use the weapon enough and it upgrades. I mean, everything that's in a video game requires some additional attention that may not have been done before. So creating a whole bunch of stuff that just isn't going to get used or even known about by like 3/4 of the player base. Yeah, I can see why some game devs would be like, yeah, let's change this in the future games so that more people can see it. I think the actual gold versions are still a little bit harder to find. I don't remember if in later games they're like a purchase, but I do know that there are upgraded versions, so maybe that was kind of a change out. Gadgets. Trespasser. Okay. Not that configuration. Nope. Okay, let's go with that. Ah. There we go. Back in the day when it's like, hey, yes, this game's like, what, $60, but your kid's gonna spend like the next month and a half playing it. It's definitely why Soak Song did so well. Oh, and look, you can see their built planet right up there. Okay, and now we need the Hydra Displacer. Okay, now let's see if I can remember how to actually do this. There we go. Oh, you... Oh, I thought this was like a side way. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, door's not open, but we can get through that quick. Come on. Jeez, Ratchet, get up on there. Yeah, sometimes platforming can be a little tricky. Alright, Rhino time. Alright. Gotta be a little bit more careful this time. Still keep the Rhino out. Alright, let's get this. Didn't quite feel so safe with that one. Alright. Come here. Bye-bye. Ah. There we go. Touch. Hey! You stop. If I have to be able to see you to shoot you, you have to be able to see me. I? Okay, no, I did keep the grappling hook. Okay, now trespasser again. Actually, oh no, wait. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so then there has to be a configuration. Huh. Okay, that right there. There we go. Nice try, man. Okay, wait. Hmm. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Ah, okay. Gold bolt and takes us back. There we go. All right. Ooh, that got a little close. Whoa, what the heck? Okay. Oh. Well, maybe I didn't have to blow them up, but oh well. Hmm. Must be a hydro displacer nozzle. Guys. I think something's wrong here. Yeah. I wish I knew. Okay, maybe we can get up top and... Yeah, not intentionally. Okay, maybe... Maybe if I activate the Hydro Displacer nozzle up here, that it fills up, everything will work correctly, and we can dive. I have no idea how I did that. So, Raven, if you've got an idea as a 16-year master, I'd be happy to hear it. Hopefully Big Clank fixes that issue. When we come out of it, hopefully having Clank all massive like this will reset the game. Let it know that, oh yeah, they just did that part, they're probably not dead. It's frame based, huh? Maybe?
Hey! What the?
Imbeciles! After all the trouble you've gone through, you're about to die right where you started. It's so poetic.
This is it, Clank. Let's get him.
Okay.
You might have been useful to me after all. Too bad you chose the wrong side.
Nope. When all things considered, Clank did a pretty good job there. I doubt that Wombaxes are white. Okay.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Oh,
that's a nice one.
yeah. All right, man. Three shots. Oh, this isn't good. That, because once we're on these, they're going to start falling. Lettuce extract. I'm sorry, you got to deal with that, man. Up we go.
Once I step on this ignition switch, a countdown will commence. The end of which signals the destruction of your pitiful world.
There must be another way to make a home for your people.
You think that's what this is about? Who do you think polluted our last world? I did. This is about one thing and one thing only. Cash. And lots of it.
Yeah.
You see, I've been paid for every square inch of my new world. Once the inhabitants move in, I will begin polluting this world as well. Then the whole thing starts all over again. Brilliant.
Why, you evil little...
Save it, Clank. We have to stop that timer.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Back off. I got him down so fast he tried to go and hit another button even though the timer was still on. Yeah, back off. There we go. Oh. Yep. In an effort to try and not be squished, he made it to his planet. Now. Button time.
What's up? You know, this time I am thinking what you're thinking.
Oh yeah, this outside section. Yeah. Thing is, you don't really need it. You can just kind of, you know, run and avoid them.
This can't be good.
Yeah, probably wasn't a good idea to destroy a planet that close. No, not Clank. Your mom's proud. Oh. Ah. Really?
Phew, that was close. Clank, you can pull us up now.
The servos in my arm appear to be broken.
Broken? As in, fall to our deaths broken?
Yes.
Oof. Well, his arm may have been busted, but at least his rocket
That
feet
was
worked.
Close. Thanks.
My arm appears to be badly damaged.
You'll be all right.
Aww. Where do you think you're going, Clank? Walking the wrong way, buddy.
Hey, tin can. Where do you think you're going? We, still need to fix that arm.
So yeah, while this is going through, I did want to take a minute to talk about the I don't want to call it a remake, even though it has a lot of the same levels, because they did change a fair amount, and it's not just a, hey, here's the original game with updated graphics. I prefer to call it a reimagining, because it is different enough. And I'm still not entirely sure how I feel about one of those changes. Primarily being how they changed both Ratchet and Clank. So as you guys probably noticed, in this one, in the original, Ratchet is more the... how to put it? The grizzled guy that doesn't really care too much about what's actually going on until it affects him. You know, when he finds out that, you know, this guy is actively hurting him, it's like, oh, now I'm pissed at him. But he doesn't care about any of the other planets yet. When he finds out that they're going to destroy his planet, now he cares a lot. And Clank is much more the naive new kid on the block. He's the one that's searching for Quark. He's the one that gets betrayed by Quark, whereas Ratchet is just like, seriously, dude? I knew this was going to happen. But in the reimagining, it's basically reversed. Clank is the more grizzled one, and he doesn't believe that Quark can do it. He is still a little bit more on the, yeah, he can probably help us, but he's more skeptical. Also, yeah, Jim Ward, Captain Quark, and like 2 other people. Yeah. No, I'm not saying it's not a good thing. My point is that in the reimagining, is that I feel that the way that they did it in this one is better, and obviously I'm biased. This is the first Ratchet and Clank game I played. But I think in this one it's better, especially later on in the games when you find out more about Ratchet's history. The fact that basically there's no one else in the entire galaxy that looks like him. That does mean that when you find that out way later, it does mean that 2 has to kind of be retconned, kind of, sort of, a little. But I think it makes more sense overall that Ratchet is the more like, the world sucks. I don't care about you.
Is painful itching in your nether regions causing you undue embarrassment? Do you just plain stink? Then you need this, the Gadgetron Personal Hygienitor. Hi, I'm Steve McQuark, and this little baby can take care of any grooming needs that are just too much trouble for you to handle yourself. Allow me to demonstrate. Yeah. Oh, mommy.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
Congratulations! Now that Chairman Dreck's account has been closed, you're Gadgetron's most valued customer. We've got new items available for you. Just check the new goodies menu on your pause screen. If you'd like, you can start a new game with all of your current weapons and bolts. You can also go back to your last save. Go ahead and pick one.
All right, and so I'm actually going to overwrite this one. Yeah, so we're going to do a little bit here because I still have about an hour's left of my stream, but I also want you guys to kind of see what New Game Plus looks like. But yeah, I also like, Raven, how in the reimagining, and I think a little more so in the movie, they basically explain that, hey, the first game you played is Ratchet's telling of it. No, sorry. The first game you played is Ratchet's telling of it, whereas the reimagining is Quark's telling of it. And I think that does even smooth it out a little bit instead of having to be like, oh, this is a whole new thing. No, it's just a different person's version of it. And I can really see Quark being like, oh, yeah. No, I saw greatness in him. He was totally infatuated with me, even though Ratchet was actually like, nah, screw you, dude. I don't like you. You're an idiot. So it is nice that they put in that little bit of extra effort to make it so that the first one can still be accurate and us not having to be like, great, split timelines or something. It's just a different person's retelling. And we will eventually get to that. There's a lot of games in this series, and some of the later ones can be a bit on the longer side. You're good, man. So yeah, because you can see, we've still got everything that we bought. Items that we collected or had to search for, especially in the gadgets section, don't carry over. The Gadgetron PDA does, though. That's to kind of make sure that, you know, we've got the carryover in between. Or we can't just, you know, get to areas we're not supposed to beforehand. And I think, yeah, so we can see we've also got the Persuader. So we get those discounts right off the bat. We got the Bolt Grabber, we got the Map-O-Matic, and we've got both nanotechs. So we've also still got the same 8 points of max health. I'm not seeing the multiplier, so I'm guessing the multiplier was something that was added in later games. But yeah, because in later games some of the items can be a little expensive. Especially in the New Game Plus, for the New Game Plus stuff, they added a multiplier. So that basically the more hits you land without getting hit yourself, the higher the multiplier gets. So if you manage to kill a whole bunch of enemies without getting hit, you can get some seriously stupid multipliers that just cause your bolts to skyrocket. Oh. Well, here. Have some yourself. And yeah, the Tesla Claw has a little bit of a auto lock on. Which is in part why, aside from the Rhino, it's one of the most expensive weapons in the game. Now that I have some idea that there was someone here in chat talking to me before. Oh, and they're back. I'm looking over at chat way more often. Oh.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Oh, I didn't notice that about the
Hello, citizens of
hypnotic thing on
my
Ratchet's
race and
chest.
log have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you?
It's always good to have someone to talk to, especially if I'm playing a game that they really enjoy.
Couldn't possibly understand. We will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet
Yeah.
to spin out
So the
of
little
control and
disc that
crash
actually
into
makes the
sun
swirling thing of the
or
persuader,
explode into a
it's
flaming ball of gas. But
it's an
of
actual
course,
disc on the
sacrifices
model,
must be made.
and it seems to be
Thanks for your
slightly
cooperation. And if you don't like it,
tilted.
then take your whiny,
So
sniveling,
if you look at it from the side,
slumberous
you can see it kind of like moves front to back on Ratchet as well, like
We're still on?
towards his chest and away from his chest. See if that's...
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
You should probably get going.
Deal.
Yeah, Raven, for me, my childhood was this, the Jack and Daxter series, to a slightly lesser degree, and Kingdom Hearts.
This could be a
So, a lot of PlayStation. That and Halo.
This is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
So you can see that this is a pre-rendered cutscene right here,
Got a name?
because Ratchet's model isn't the one with all the stuff.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny...
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Okay, gonna crash again. Just like that. Ship didn't last very long.
Oh. Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Alright, so. Let's see what Gadgetron has for us.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Alright, still just ammo.
Oh, that's a nice one.
The help desk girl lied to us. See you, man. So okay, no, we actually just straight up don't. I mean, I saw it in the gadgets, but still. Go. Hey, man.
And blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking! The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
There you go, man. 500's nothing. There you go, my man.
Just slide down a sewer pipe?
Nah, it looked more like a reclamation pipe. Too clean for a sewer pipe.
This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close. Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
But we've been hit.
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long.
Kid, let's M-screen.
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
All right. Come on. Turn camera. There we go. Well, let's follow the working man. There we go. More Tesla. Also, something interesting. If we're assuming that these names are chosen by like in world lore reasons, and these aren't because and this isn't like, you know, this is actually an alien language and it's translated and the game it's supposed to be like a translator. That means that Nikola Tesla, or at least someone with the name Tesla, exists in this universe and has something to do with the creation or understanding of electrical currents. Just a little bit of food for thought. Oh, teleport to the gold weapons room. Aha. So we need cash and gold bolts. But If we go to items, yeah, we're all out of gold bolts. They took all the gold bolts. All right. Oh, wait. Does that mean we don't? Aw. Means we also don't have the special helmet to call in our mouse friends. Okay, now. Blow all that up. All right. Oh. Ah, gosh dang it. This game does have, these games do have catchy, like, background music. Test claw. There we go.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's Robo Shack, it's Quarktastic!
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
There we go. Right. First one we need to go to is Metropolis. So yeah, this is... Honestly, I'm just trying to show you guys some of the New Game Plus stuff. Not doing anything crazy, just playing through this for the remainder of the normal stream time. And let's
Hi there, Fuzzball.
top up our Tesla. We'll get this done.
Welcome to the Captain Quark Fitness Course.
There we go.
Excuse me, Captain.
Sorry, I'm not interested in hearing Ratchet insult Clank like that. At least not again. First time, it's like, okay, that's just giving us an idea of the two characters. Second time, it's like, okay, we already know this. There we go. And up we go. It does, maybe I could be wrong, but it does feel like the bolt values are higher. Could be wrong though.
Listen up, you loudball!
There we go. Now we got our swing shot back. And it was good. It was automatically put in the slot. Whoa. Right, that's something I forgot about. The downward strike can carry your momentum. Remember correctly, that's something that speedrunners will use. All right. It'll be interesting to see how this next area plays out, because it was kind of laggy. Hey, got you gone. But that lag was before I adjusted the settings. Sorry, guys. Donald Duck's coming out. As for what we're going to be doing in the future, we're going to now that this game is finished, Blacktail is going to be taking its place, with Silksong taking up Thursday. And we'll probably come back to Ratchet and Clank for Going Commando after
Hey, you're
this.
that robot guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots. I
myself am not a robot guy, per se.
Nerd.
I like him.
So, now that we've cleared that up...
Once
what
again,
can
I
do for
agree
you?
with
Well,
Clank.
we saw your Infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound?
Upgrade?
Natch. Since he's a 766, I could have the little guy up and flying in no time. Of course, I'll just need my fee for service.
Fair enough.
Okay, this won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait. Ratchet, am I cool now?
Yeah, you the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
Hey, we paid you. Oh, someone hit the filter by trying to advertise. Probably going to stop a little bit early, just like half an hour. I mean, if we had stopped originally, we would have been done with, after just like 30 minutes. That's not a very long stream. Back over here. And up we go. Could have swore there was something over here. That's odd. All right. Let's get through this. That reminds me, I need to go into the... need to go onto Twitch and edit the schedule. And done. Way quicker than that first time. That's the Tesla claw for you. Hold up. All right.
Greetings, Executive Chairman Drek. Dispense with the.
Drek is destroying yet another.
Let's get back to our ship. And exit for a save. Actually, I guess I probably could have just saved here. There we go. And as you guys can see, the time reset. And it's playtime reset, but we also got an R1. Oh. Ugh. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed that. Like I said, next week, next Tuesday, we're going to be playing Blacktail on Tuesday instead. And going forward until either I need a break or something else happens, Thursday is going to be Silk Song. The reason I specifically want Silk Song on Thursday is because Thursday is one of the few days where I can regularly go long on my streams. So if it turns out for that, then if it turns out I get distracted or I just want to play some more, I can actually do that. Although playing and streaming does take it out of me a bit. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see all of you next time. TTFN.